What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Is this wood? What's this? What is this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this again? I know what that is. What's this? House. Image that looks like nothing. Man, how the fuck? Man, how the fuck Ricky staying here? How the fuck Ricky be staying here? What is this stuff, man? Who this? Who that? Damn! Damn, she fine. Who this? Ricky hit me up one time to play him in Skate. I did. And when I got there, like, Ricky's girlfriend, I guess wife at now, they were like talking, like, it was clear what we were all there to do, which was play a game of Skate. And then Ricky was like trying to get her to film, and they were like arguing. He was like, would you mind please just filming this? And she's like, I don't want to right now. And I was like, what's happening? I'm uncomfortable. That's what it was like being around. And you know, when people are like arguing and they're not discussing the topic or the thing, you know, the question at hand, like where it's painful to listen to because the communication is so bad. It's like, would you guys just like try to make logical assertions and points to one another, and then maybe you guys can arrive at a amicable, mutually beneficial conclusion or something like that? But it was just like two monkeys going like, that's and I was like, okay, I'm about to fucking go home. I'm gonna go home. I got dog sitting for this. He's gonna milk that kid for money. Well, here's you got to think, because I think there's a tax in California where if you use your child to profit, if you put your child in videos, then you're required to put away a certain amount. You're required to set it aside for the kid in the future, because it's like the kid is an employee. You know, you don't just get to have a child and then have it be your personal slave. That's the law in California. So if Ricky leaves California, do not be surprised, because that's entirely possible. Let's see. Child law. To protect minors in online content, vloggers, the Child Content Creator Rights Act requires creators who feature minors in at least 30% of their monetized content to set aside 65% of that minor's earnings into a trust account until they turn 18. So basically, you have to put a bunch of that money into an account. You don't just get to keep it. It ain't free. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, it is a great law. I mean, and that's a lot of it's funny. There's a bunch of like, you know, influencers and stuff that used to live, family influencers used to live in California, and they'll be like, fucking Gavin Newsom, which I do all the time too. They'll be like, fucking Gavin Newsom, we're out of here. And it's like, yeah, you're leaving because you're not allowed to use your child as a money hack anymore. You have to go move to some shithole like Texas to be able to do that. How do you feel about Ricky's self-proclaimed title of #1 skateboarding live streamer? All his. I got no qualms with that. Good thing you'll never have to worry about that law. Very true, my friend. Very true. Is that why John Hill moved to Texas? You know, for all of my criticisms of John, I'll definitely give him credit. He seems to be doing right by his child and not using it to make money. The only time he uses his kid is like when he's like, this is what I did today. I woke up and I screamed into a pillow, and then I like played with my child in a little playpen for a while, and then I went skating by myself for 6 hours, and I came home and cried. That's all he seems to use his kid for, which is fine. How old is that jit? Don't even know. And we shouldn't know. No, there's a full YouTube video, I think, on his wife's channel. Janice, that's her name, right? Janice. Janice. Hello, my name is Janice. All right. Can someone link me? I don't know what her thingy is called. Yeah, she has a channel. The kid is going to be the offspring of an influencing couple. Look what this guy wrote. Let me get my face out of the way. Please, please, please choose your kid over YouTube. Don't be one of them parents that puts your 2-month-old on the internet all the time. I don't want to see some Ryan toy review type shit. And don't take this personally. I've been watching Ricky when he was on Braille for like 5 years. Before all the BS, Ricky seems awesome and level-headed. And so does his wife. But please don't let anything in your head make you blast your baby on the internet every chance you get. This is going to be a real fork in the road for a lot of Ricky Glaser fans, it looks like. Because if you're posting... the baby doesn't even exist yet. And you're posting this. Call. Seems like they're gearing up for Ryan's tour review type situation. I'd love to be wrong. I hope they don't. Oh, this... Okay, I probably shouldn't watch this. I shouldn't watch this, right?
What's up, guys? It has been about 2.5 weeks since Ricky and I tied the knot. I still have some wedding decorations in the back of my van there. One of the reasons that Ricky and I wanted to get married so quickly from the engagement, it was like 7 months or something basically from the engagement. One of the reasons we did so quickly was because we wanted to get started on having a family. So naturally on our wedding night, wow, is this TMI? I'm trying to be as like casual as I can about this without being gross.
Man, Ricky hit that shit raw on his wedding night. What did Kanye say? When I go raw, I like to leave it in. Yeah, that's what Kanye says.
Our wedding night, we proceeded in attempting to start our family. Ugh, sounds so gross to share on the internet like that. Anyways, I am having a feeling that it might have worked. Ricky is away on a skate trip right now, and I am gonna go to the pharmacy and grab a test.
Let's go!
Find out if this actually just happened. Oh, also look at my wedding ring. All right, let's go find out. I'm scared. I want this, but I'm scared. Ricky says that he wants to move as soon as I'm pregnant and have the baby somewhere else. And yeah, I would love to.
Wait, what? Oh, who could have seen that coming, huh? Well. Oh, I guess there's no more questions about what they intend on doing with this child. This motherfucker's gonna be like Hassan's dog. I can't believe that it has been confirmed that fast. That's not, you're not supposed to do that. Ricky and wife of Ricky. I guess Ricky was like, all right, listen, I'm going to start. The new skate game should probably yield me some high ad revenue numbers. But if that fails, if all else fails, I have no choice but to impregnate you, my wife, my beautiful wife. I feel bad saying this while she's on screen. There's a new shredder coming to town. I like that. He's already decided that this thing will skateboard. What if it doesn't want to, Ricky? What then? You realize this is its own human being. It'll have its own agent. It should have its own agency and free will. What if it doesn't want to skate? What if it wants to play soccer or be an artist? What if it wants to paint or draw or be a musician? What if it doesn't want to do anything? What if, Neo, that's a good point. What if it wants to be a looks maxer? But remember when I was watching Ricky and he was talking about all the like Instagram and creator analytics? Like he knew all of these numbers for everything. And I was like, why the fuck does Ricky know all of this stuff? You know damn well that Ricky's aware of this little California child content law. He's in the weeds when it comes to anything influencer. He's all over it, dude. He definitely knows. I'm gonna watch like this.
They're just hanging out right there, right next.
Okay, so I'm sorry. This is fucking crazy. I do not. Why are you filming these strangers at the freaking Dollar Tree between the Crystal Geyser and the Mountain Dew because they're standing next to the pregnancy? How is this less nerve-wracking than just walking up and grabbing a fucking test, man? This is crazy. Okay. No clipping this. No clipping this. And Ricky, if you're listening, close your ears right now. I want Ricky to prove you wrong. I want Ricky to prove me wrong too, because we have an innocent party that has been introduced into the equation.
All right, I had a nice young 20-something female cashier. She didn't say anything to me.
Oriri. Nice and young?
All right, it's time to do this. Let's see what we're working with. Use the dropper?
This is too far. This is too far. We can't continue. We cannot continue. This comment is so funny. Mongrel Mugger says, "Ew, weird. Why is this so weird?" I don't know, dude. I wish that I had a girlfriend or something and she could ask me like, "Hey, sweetie, what did you do tonight?" I'd be like, "I got drunk watching Ricky Glaser's girlfriend make a video about taking a pregnancy test." I wish I had somebody to share my life with.
Because Ricky is known for the skate highs, I think I gotta go with the little skate highs. 0 to 6 weeks. Yes, that is the one. How cute.
May I ask a genuine question? I'm not being sassy here. If a baby is 0 weeks old, does it need shoes? Do the baby need shoes when it's 0 weeks old? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this? Is this wood? What's this? What is this? What's this? What's this? What's this? What's this again? I know what that is. What's this? House. Image that looks like nothing. Man, how the fuck Ricky staying here? How the fuck Ricky be staying here?